and music is the most powerful, influential entity of all time. So if I can change the world, I'm gonna use music.
Say what, say what, say what. Yeah. Girl, you know what's up.
Hi, lovely people, and welcome to my PJ party. We're here with a very special person. He's a Chicago-based artist and has dedicated his entire career to advocating and empowering the youth through music and art. He is a community leader who is known for his album, I Believe in Youth, and his single, Make It Through. He uses his platform to promote resilience, hope, and unity. His Make It Through campaign has brought him to many events and schools and to many, many communities. Hi, Zion, and welcome to the PJ party.
We're at the PJ party, y'all. It's groovy.
So, Zion, you're going on a youth empowerment tour. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
So the mission is to target different neighborhoods in Chicago and just go through to different schools in the neighborhoods and give our youth alternative music that's about uplifting each other or just uplifting self, making them feel like they can do anything, achieving their goals, and just moving them away from music that's about killing each other, hurting each other. Right on. That's what it's all about.
So I hear that you're also from Bradley and Kankakee. So I was wondering why you decided to take your music from there and bring it to Chicago.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to go to New York yet or Hollywood yet. Chicago really is the next Hollywood. So I thought if I was going to go big, why not Chicago? Right on. And I have like a whole bunch of my family is in Chicago. So that's why. Right on.
So in your early life or before you came to Chicago, what inspired you to go into the music industry or start this artistry that you have?
Right on. So I've been singing, dancing, and for the people who know me, I've been doing this since I was like 7 years old. A big fan of like old school music like Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson. I forgot what the Nicholas brothers, those two brothers, the two dynamic duo, they dance, like Sammy Davis. Just those people, watching them being the talented astronomical gift to the earth they are, was as well. It just inspired me to just get groovy. Like my dad had a DVD with Michael Jackson's videos from like 16 to the Victory Tour, and really that set it off. I was like, just like how Mike Tyson seen Muhammad Ali fight on TV, he was like, I want to do that. I seen Michael dance, I was like, I want to do that. So that really inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. Right on. And also like through musical theater and stuff like that helped me develop stage presence and also a lot of practice.
So how long have you been doing like theater and musical theater before you transitioned to completely music?
I guess you can say I'm a thespian first. That's like, yeah, people who know do theater. Right on. So I started theater in high school. My sister was actually auditioning for something, and I wasn't doing any after school activities. And my parents was like, you're not just going to stay home. So I auditioned. I didn't want to sing. The drama teacher, she played the piano. She said, play this. She said, sing this. And I sung that. She's like, you can sing. Okay, now you in it. So it was like, it was turned up. And she just needed more boys in the musical. So after that, I started leading every play, musical and stuff like that. Right on.
So earlier you mentioned a lot of artists that you used to listen to as a child, like Stevie, Michael, the Nicholas brothers and whatnot. So how do you think these artists influenced you or like your grooviness, I guess?
Right on.
What characteristics, I guess, did you take from them and put into your music and into your dance and into your style?
So let's be for real. Stevie Wonder, the Eyes of Stevie Wonder album is like the blueprint of R&B, of almost like all the feel good music. Right on. I get that from that. The freedom of how Michael performs. There is no like, there's choreography, but there's freedom. And that's when you see me perform, that's where I get that from, the freedom of dancing. I rehearse, of course, but when it's time for me for like a dance break or something like that, that's just me not thinking, but I feel my arm going this way. I feel my neck going this way. I feel me doing a twist, a turn, a split or something like that. And when I get groovy, everybody else feel it. And that's why I felt when I first did it a couple times, I was like, you know what, this is actually what I'm made for. Because if it makes somebody else feel groovy, then that's what it's all about, right on?
So where did this groovy word come from?
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't even tell you. Some of my family talk like that, like not saying groovy or something like that, right on, more country, but they don't have the country accent, they just talk little country. But I say groovy and stuff like that. He trying to say Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. I didn't get it from Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. I did not get it from Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, but I used to watch Shaggy and Scooby-Doo when I was a kid. But like that really just it just sponged from me. Like, and plus I love old movies and stuff like that, like Bustin' Loose with Richard Pryor. I love The Wiz. I watch Good Times. I love Madea Plays, like stuff like that. So that's where I get groovy and stuff like that from.
So I'm hearing that you kind of like sponged up the media that you were taking into the way that you talk, I guess, or your words that you use to express yourself. Right. So one of the things that I noticed in your music and in your art is you don't use any profanity. Right. So why not? Like, do you not find like words to rhyme that are like bad or? No,
it's the reason why I do it is, first off, I'm a youth advocate, and I grew up with music to where you didn't feel uncomfortable playing this in front of your grandma, or you didn't feel uncomfortable playing. You didn't have to change the radio if your nephew in the back seat, you know. So right now we have music on the radio that is like in your face, really, 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 really in your face, and they trying to find ways to go around the bleep. But at the end of the day, our kids are smart. Very, 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 very smart. They understand gun violence. They understand gangs. They understand degrading women and stuff like that. They understand it. But you know how music is. Once you have a good beat and you have a good cadence and a good melody on it, you're going to get groovy. I chose to make my art just for the youth, but for everybody, so they have alternative music to listen to. And music is the most powerful, influential entity of all time. So if I can change the world, I'm gonna use music.
Oh, what exactly does a youth advocate mean, and where do you see that taking yourself?
Right on. So I know there's a bunch of youth right now, and I've dealt with this, like finding a way to deal with depression or deal with like trials and tribulation, because some people might not feel like, when you're in school, sometimes you don't feel like you're smart enough, or sometimes you don't feel like you will fit in. So this is why I made music, to give them something to make them feel like, you know what, my music is a reminder of who you are. That's why I made my music. I want you to feel like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to make you feel like you can do anything, and you can do anything. I want you to believe in yourself, bottom line, and I want you to help other people believe in themselves. Everybody got their own spotlight. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to share a spotlight. You have your light is the brightest. Everybody got like they own your dig, and who's going to tell you that you're not bright? Right on. So me being a youth advocate, I just want to make sure these kids know that they can do anything. I want them to know that they can believe in themselves. I want them to know that they just, you know what I'm saying? I want them to know that. That's what that is, because there's a lot of kids, even the ones that be standing tall with their chest out. I want them, like, sometimes they don't say it, and they act like it. The funniest people in the classroom be the most hurt people when they go home. I want them to make sure they know that they are amazing and they can do anything. That's what I'm all about.
So to bring it back around on influence, you talked a lot about how your history and your experience shape why you find it so important to be a youth advocate. Right on. So for the artists that do use like profanity and that are derogatory, what do you think that stems from?
I think that stems from where we where it originated from. There's somebody else who took control of the art and framed it into this. Hip hop was about expression. There's a lot of people dealing with stuff. There's a lot of people dealing with trials and tribulations, and they express themselves using hip hop. So now we have hip hop. We're doing a great thing. We're magnifying. We have positive hip hop. We have expression hip hop. That's not about just killing somebody, murking somebody. It's a story that's being told, right on. Somebody behind the scenes took our message and our culture and made it into something negative, and they're making it seem like to our youth that this is the only way you can do hip hop, and that's not how it goes at all. And there's actually people out here talking about the negative stuff that I don't talk about, but these people are living the truth. They're living what they're talking about, but there are people out there that's not living what they're talking about, and it's only because they heard some mess. I hope that answered your question about that. Right on.
It did. Thank you. I feel like, to me at least, that's something that would show more importance and a stronger need to understand where that influence from Black culture happens in genre and in music. So I feel like I'm picking up what you're putting down in
Right.
the people that made our culture into that negative thing. So thank you for answering that. You also have the slogan, "Make it through,"
Right on.
in addition to groovy. But so what exactly are we making it through?
It's whatever you dealing with. Everybody's dealing with something. I know millionaires that are dealing with trials and tribulations right now, and this music is supposed to be your corner. My music is supposed to be the medicine for your soul, to remind you again, to remind you of who you are. You can do anything, where you came from. I know you imagine where you were before, and now look where you at right now, right on. And that's what the message of Make It Through. Make It Through is, we can do this together. You can do it. This period, you can. That's really what Make It Through is all about, is just knowing that you can, and you have the ability, you have the will. So that's what it's all about.
So I've been lucky enough to see some of your performances and some of your events that are part of this Make It Through campaign. So what are your favorite moments from this campaign so far?
Right on. So I've worked with amazing people, and shout out to Mighty Stensack from Bud Billiken, and no, I got it. Chicago Defender charity. Shout out to her. The Black Star Project, Pamela Blackman, with her, what's her non-profit? BBF, Building Brighter Futures. Gino Marty's, Reverend Jesse Jackson. I went to Detroit to help influence the youth to vote with Reverend Jesse Jackson and the Rainbow Push team. Marcel Jackson. Who else we got? Sister Africa, Chance the Rapper, Essence, Justin, Universal Circus, Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., the GOAT leader, powerful leader. We got Pookie Crackcakes, Chef Art Smith.
You got a long list.
What's that one church? Okay, etc. I just wanted to give him a shout. Allen, my bro Allen and Tanya, Healthy Hood, right on. Yes. And D-Lo, the Bob King of Chicago, and his team, and his manager. Let's say,
yes.
True Star, everybody, bro. Just give shout outs everywhere, left and right. Right on. This is it's been an amazing journey, and it's really been about teamwork, make the dream work, and just showing the youth that you can reach out to your community if you need something. You don't have to hurt nobody. You don't have to rob nobody. You always have people in your corner, even the people that you don't know. Conversations, bridging the gap between adults and youth. That's what the Make It Through videos are all about, is just to show the youth that you can reach out to your community if you need something. If you want to collab, you can create ideas. You can create. We can wash each other's hands, right on. That's what it's all about. So big shout out, and also a big shout out to Marshall. The calories. They big help out about the Make It Through campaign, right on.
Yes. So as the year ends, so you can wrap this up, what does the next year look like for you? What are your plans for 2025?
2025 is the year of collaboration. I want to collaborate with all the talented people in Chicago and just talented people who are doing amazing things in the world, whether it's poetry, singing, rap, painting, some form of art. I want to collab, and also doing the I Believe in Youth tour, where I go to different neighborhoods in Chicago and just go to different schools, performing and showing these kids that you can do anything, and just giving them alternative music to listen to make them feel stronger, wiser, and better. That's what it's all about. And just being great.
What advice would you give to young and aspiring artists that are trying to go down the same path that you're going down?
Right on. Again, we're trying to bridge the gap between the adults and youth. Reach out to your neighborhood. Reach out to your friends and tell your story. Right on. Talk about what makes you happy when you make music. Talk about what makes you happy. Talk about what makes you smile. Actually, you know what I'm saying? And before you make the song, have a why. Why am I making this song? What is your reason behind making this song? Right on. So, and just keep on going, keep on believing in yourself. There's been times where I've been like, man, I'm tired. But those be those moments, the moments before the big bang, right on? So keep on trucking, keep on believing in yourself, and we'll make it through. We'll make it through. Right on.
So thank you, Zion, for giving me the time to interview you and give us some kind words about your upcoming campaign and whatnot. So we'll see you soon.
Go stream Make It Through from my album I Believe in Youth, and go stream what's that song? Big Energy is gonna get groovy. We're about to have a groovy time. You already know what's going down. Big Energy, Mr. Ooh, Mr. Make It Through, Zion Ali. Right on, voice of the youth.
It is so important to understand the artistry that is a part of our culture, to uplift and empower each other through art and through music. Thank you for watching today's episode of Pajama Party, and I'll hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.
We're at the PJ party, y'all. It's groovy.
Say what, say what, say what. Yeah.